Okay, to connect with your angels, it's actually pretty simple. And I'll just tell you my experience, and you can base your opinion and action off of what I did and see if it works for you or not. So, one night I decided to smoke some marijuana with my friend, and I got super stoned because I hadn't smoked in a long time. And then I was like, alright, I'm going to bed. So I just laid down. I was at my sister's house, and I laid down in the guest bed, and I've been practicing guided meditations for a few years now, so I knew about visualizing healing, and I had been wanting to use marijuana as a tool to help exaggerate the effects of the visualizations, to make them that much more real, because when you smoke it's easier to imagine things, right? So I just had the idea to pray for my angels to heal me, and I just said, angels, please come heal me in the name of Jesus, I pray. Please come heal me. Something like that. And immediately I started feeling angels touching me, like energy. And I was like freaked out, like, what's going on? This is crazy. Like, and through that experience, I've now connected with my angels and been in contact with them every night since. Every night I just pray simply, angels, please come heal me. And next thing I know, I'm feeling the energy surround me and fill me and charge me up. So that's as simple as it is. Like, for me at least, I am also what you could consider clairvoyant, so I'm super sensitive and aware of these things, like energy and sensing presences. And I've seen ghosts growing up, and I see auras and sparkles of light and all sorts of stuff. So by having that experience, it just really opened me up to them and their presence and being aware of them. There's many ways to communicate with your angels. For one way they communicate with me is through numbers. They know that we're pattern recognition beings, so they can implant an idea in our mind, like almost like tapping us on the shoulder, like, hey, look at the clock. You look at the clock and it happens to be 3:11. So then, okay, no big deal, you see it one time. But then randomly you go to look at the clock an hour later, it's 4:11. Then randomly you look at the clock at 6:11, 9:11, and you see it at least 4 times a day like that, every single day for a year straight, up to 8 times a day at some times, and you're always thinking something important. When that you see that number combination, you start to realize that there's something else going on and it's not normal. And so I did some research on it and found this website called Angel Numbers, or I think it's called Sacred Scribe. I could link the link below, and found out that these number patterns actually have meanings. Like this lady, Doreen Virtue, channeled the information from her angels, and they told her exactly what they're trying to say when they tell you to look at the clock at that time. There's also other patterns such as like 444, 555, 222, any of those same numbers repeating itself, they all mean certain things. And so it's become like a daily thing for me, and I look up the meaning of it, and it's always dead on, like with what I'm thinking at that time. So then the other ways through these sparkles of light I mentioned, I started seeing them about 3 years ago, I think 3 or 4 years ago. I started seeing them after practicing an aura exercise. You can look this up, or I could link it below as well. There's this little picture of a blue and a red circle with a black dot in the middle. And the blue circle has a white strip horizontally, and the red circle has a vertical white strip. And the exercise is that you stare at the black dot in the middle, and you let the red circle and the blue circle start to merge together after you're staring. You use your peripheral vision, and then they merge together to make an X in the middle, a white X or cross. And this exercise is helping you to merge your right and left brain so that you're using both of them at the same time, because that is how you open your third eye. And we are normally using just one side of our brain once at a time. So once you can train your brain to use both sides of the brain at once with your vision, then your third eye opens. And if you can hold it for 60 seconds, because it's really hard at first, it will start coming together, and then you'll lose focus and it just goes back to normal. Start coming together, and you can hold it, merge it, but you'll just see the blue color, and the red will kind of disappear, and you just have to practice. And so I did that exercise literally for no more than 5 minutes a day for 3 days in a row. And I was able to hold it for, I think, a minute or so, maybe not even. And then after that, I started seeing these sparkles of light because my third eye was opened and I can see the other dimensions clear. So these sparkles of light, I then find out, are signs that your angel is in the room, and you're seeing the friction of their energy moving past you. Out of your peripheral, you'll just see it looks like static energy, just like a spark. And sometimes they're just tiny little pencil tip size circles, and sometimes they can be like this big, like orbs I've seen. So the ones that I see are white or blue. I've never seen any other color. And from what I've read, that's a good thing, because if you see a red spark like that, it means there's an angry, demonic spirit in your presence, and to pray immediately to God or Jesus. And so with the white and the blue, that means they're angels or psychic thoughts, I think. So yeah, I started picking up on that, and then that's another way the angels let me know they're there, or they agree with what I'm saying or doing at that time. It's like, it's always at a time when I'm doing something like having a revelation about something, or talking to someone about angels, or what else, like you can feel their presence when they're in the room as well. Like, you know, that feeling of like, just like when the hair raises up on your arms and you get like all tingly inside, like it just washes over you from head to toe, like you'll just feel it wash over you, and you just, it's like they're there in the room. Then I'll see a sparkle of light, I'll look at the clock and it's 4:11 or whatever. Like just now when I was going to make this video, it was 12:11. So that's their way of saying, good job, you're on the right path, we're guiding you, we're here, we're supporting you. And so yeah, like you can just become super aware and conscious of the things you're feeling, not the emotions. Emotions are different than feelings. When you feel something, it's a sensation. It's a heat rising up in you. It's like butterflies in your stomach. That's a feeling. When you're hurting, when you're crying, your whole body gets hot. That's a feeling. Emotions are something that we experience as a reaction to a situation. Like I'm angry, I'm happy. Those are emotions. They're like programmed into us, really. But feelings are different. They're the thing that comes along with the emotion that you feel inside, internally. So get in tune with your feelings and really just become aware. And something else I've noticed with being in tune with my feelings is that when I come into contact with people, especially certain people, I literally feel like I'm on fire. Like just such a strong, intense heat from our connection, our friction of our energies mixing, because that's what happens when you connect with people. You're breathing each other in, mixing your energy, because your aura, your energy field, it goes out all around you. It's this huge thing around you, especially if you meditate, you can make it more powerful and bigger. And so that's probably why you get that strong feeling with some people. It's probably from other people who are on a similar frequency or just who meditate a lot like you do. So I think that I said everything I wanted to say. Yeah, just start praying to your angels and believe. The key factor here in what allowed me to break through and connect was to have no fear, completely surrender, and believe that they are real and they are here all the time. As soon as you call on them, they're here. They're assigned to help you. And they love you. And there's many of them. Many of them. I think I have 7 of them who are constantly like here to help me. So, another thing. This I wanted to show you is selenite crystal. This crystal is I have a few of them here. I had a big like selenite wand, like it was big, and I cut it up into little ones because I wanted to make necklaces out of them. And this crystal helps you connect with the angels. Okay, I guess I could say more. So, well, first of all, I guess I should elaborate on why smoking weed helped me to connect with them. Because I believe marijuana puts you on a frequency of complete allowance and just letting go of all pain and fear. Yeah, well, not fear. Some people get paranoid, but it's just an allowing drug. Like, it just go with the flow. That's why you easily can just get stuck on the couch, because you're just totally like, oh, it doesn't matter, I don't care, whatever, I'm just gonna lay here, like nothing phases you, like, so it's easier to experience spiritual things because it's not so scary anymore, because it's like, oh, angels, they're here, okay, like, and I don't recommend smoking weed every day because that can have negative effects, but definitely if you're needing that extra push to break through your fear of connecting with your angels directly, then try it out and meditate on them talking to you. Oh, so yeah, I could talk about this for hours actually. So another thing you can do is you can meditate on opening your chakras. I have a video, I think I have a video on here somewhere about that, or you can find guided meditations for that. You just basically, your chakras are the energy centers of the body. There's 7 main ones, and it starts at the base of your spine, the root chakra. Then there's right in under your belly button, between your hips, the sacral chakra, and the root. So the red, sorry, I always get ahead of myself. So the red chakra is the first chakra, and I like to picture the red energy going in and cleansing and healing and letting go of any darkness and just filling it up with pure red light, and then go to the orange, yellow, green. You can look this up, look up a chart about chakras, and I've talked about it in other videos, so I won't go into much more detail on it here. But basically you want to go all the way up to third eye, and then the crown chakra, which is right here, and this is the chakra that needs to be open to be able to hear your angels. This one and this one. To like see your angels, this one needs to be open. To hear and to receive their guidance, this one needs to be open, because this, when you look at an aura, which when I look in the mirror, it looks like this, like there's a tunnel connecting you to source energy, and it's this white tunnel with gold and yellow sometimes, and it connects you to your angels. And so you can visualize opening all those chakras up, and in order to have this one and this one open fully, you gotta be balanced with the other ones below. So that's why I say go and start at the bottom, start at the base, and work your way up to the top. And this could take you an hour or 2 hours, or yeah, if you're first starting, I would really dedicate yourself to this, because I believe I do this every night. I balance out my chakras and clear my energy. You can visualize a white light surrounding you. You can do it during the day too, and it doesn't have to be an hour-long thing. During the day you can do it real quick, just meditate on it, cleansing your energy. And also, if you have any, I guess I will go into this other thing. I'm going on tangents now. I'll go into this in another video. And if you have any questions for me or want me to make a video on something, go ahead and comment below and I will make a video on it for you. Sometimes it's hard for me to choose which video to make, and I'd rather have you guys tell me, because you're what this channel is about. I'm here to help you grow and awaken your higher self. And so let me know if this video helped. It's at 18 minutes, so I think I'm gonna stop there and make a second one if you have any more questions. So peace, have a great day, many blessings.